Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. It's Pajama Saturday, y'all. Y'all, did y'all see that they released the tape with Delane Maxwell and Trump's henchmen, our so-called Department of Justice people? Y'all, the questions that they was asking that lady, I could have done a better job of that. Point blank, period. Then they were talking about, well, they showed how Trump had said she was a very decent, good woman. So you got to be saying that the 1,000, be quiet, that the 1,000 victims, oh, okay, you got so much coughing, get on down, come on. That the 1,000 women that are victims of Maxwell and Musk, and Epstein, not Musk, Maxwell and Epstein are not decent people. You're saying each one of those 1,000 women are liars, they're fraudsters, and they made it up. So has anybody thought about the fact that this orange buffoon did not have them to interview the victims that came forward? What they're trying to do is say, we're trying to protect the victims. We're trying to protect the victims. But if this lady did nothing, Epstein did nothing, then there's no victims to protect. So the ones that want to come forward, because it's been at least 12 of them that have come forward to tell their story, but why is mainstream media not getting their story out? They're not interviewing them, letting them tell their side of the story. We're hearing from a convicted offender, a convicted child molester. Make that make sense. And Donald Trump is telling us, just trust what I say. Just believe what I say, because whatever I say, y'all, he's not even 2 yet. So I know some of y'all like, he still got a cup. He's not, and he's in a diaper. He ain't even 2 yet, but we are potty training. But just think about the implications of what Trump is saying. So any woman that comes forward that he deems is not worthy, he's going to let their aggressor, their abuser, their rapist out if they're white and rich. And now one thing that Ghislaine Maxwell did say was that she felt like, I got to get them to do this door. But one thing that she did, quit closing and opening that door. And one thing she did say was that you could be unalived in prison for $25. You can be unalived in prison for no money. In the male prison anyway, for no money. So with that, we don't know who did something to him, because I think he was unalived too. I'm talking about Epstein now, because any of the officers could have disliked him, any of the inmates, because people think, well, inmates they go to prison and see it. If you're an armed robber, if you're a unaliver, but you love your family and you love kids, you ain't gonna be able to see your kids other than whenever your visitation is, if you get visitation. And this man come in from hurting kids, anybody could have already been waiting on him. Now that part is the only part that this woman told that was the truth. Because this lady is not no good lady. I don't care what y'all say. Of course, she probably has some good parts to her for her family. Her family is supposed to love her. But the rest of us ain't got to do that. And for Donald J. Trump to be protecting this molester and put her where he could make sure she didn't get hurt and that she could come out and work, y'all not mad about that? Where our kids go hungry in the school because his people come on my page saying that we always want a handout, that we're always big. This is what MAGA thinks about innocent children that are starving in America right now due to Trump's economic policies. So if they don't mind, quit all of that because he's faking y'all. They don't mind a kid starving. So if they don't mind a kid starving, do you think they mind a kid being touched by a grown woman or me? Absolutely. perilous times, y'all. Get ready. Stay ready. Be woke. Because had you not been listening to mainstream media, you would have been woke instead of having to get woke. That's why you should have been listening to the 92%. Because we always watch. We're always watching. America made us always have to be alert. Okay? From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, hold your kids tight. Protect your kids. Because this orange orangutan, he is not messed up. He is not messed up with letting any random do something to your children and get away with it. Okay? The have nots will defeat the haves. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee. We're gonna get up out the mud. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.